Welcome back to the Explainer. Today, we're zeroing right in on ACIM Lesson 110. And this one, well, it revolves around a profoundly simple yet totally singular idea. I am as God created me. Now, I know it sounds incredibly simple on the surface, right? But the depth here, it's literally staggering. Let's look at exactly why this specific phrase is the ultimate game changer. So what if a single thought could completely heal your past and free your future? Just sit with that for a second. We spend so much time, probably way too much time, searching for complex solutions, always looking outside ourselves. But this lesson frames this one straightforward statement as a real, practical, almost magical tool to overcome basically all human fear and misery. It completely flips the script on how we perceive our problems. Okay, let's dive into this. The text gives us this massive claim. For this one thought would be enough to save you and the world if you believed that it is true. What the source text is doing here is establishing this single thought as the absolute antidote to the illusion of separation. I mean, think about it. If you genuinely believe you are exactly as you were originally created, then literally nothing external has the power to permanently change, damage, or break you. It's like hitting a giant reset button for your mind. And this brilliantly illustrates the contrast between truth and appearances. Over on the side of truth, which is you, exactly as you were created, we've got health, life, love, and unity. But then under appearances, or illusions as the text calls them, we see sickness, death, fear, and separation. The lesson argues that if you just remain as you were created, then these appearances, the fear, the evil, the misery, they literally have zero reality. They mean nothing. In your ultimate reality, health absolutely cannot turn to sickness, and fear sure can't be a substitute for love. Now, you might be wondering about time, which the text tackles head-on. Escaping from time basically means dropping past regrets and ditching future anxieties so you can be perfectly at peace right now, in the present moment. Translating that somewhat poetic language into plain English, it means that by accepting you are as you were created today, you actively heal your mind. You literally unburden yourself from the past and set your future free. You can finally just accept the present exactly as it is without dragging yesterday's luggage into it. Moving on to Section 1, the birthplace of miracles, healing your mind and the world. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how this idea doesn't just stop at making you feel a little better. Its healing power is totally limitless. It's the great restorer of truth. By recognizing your unchangeable state, you aren't just healing your own mind, you're projecting that awareness out to the entire world. When you deeply accept I am as God created me, it instantly erases that isolating, heavy feeling of being disconnected. There's no separation of your mind from his, no split between your mind and other minds, just perfect unity within yourself. You aren't walking around fundamentally cut off from everyone else, no matter what your ego tries to tell you. But to fully embrace this unity, we've got to clear the air about what gets in the way. The text uses these older terms like idol or graven image. Let me just demystify these for you real quick. We're not talking about literal golden statues here. An idol is simply a false image, a worthless, ego-driven belief about yourself that you've subbed in for your true, peaceful nature. The lesson is just asking us to let go of these fake identities. You know, the labels, the pride, the insecurities that we've mistakenly worshipped as us. And check out this beautiful quote from the text. Today we make a great advance to truth by letting idols go and opening our hands and hearts and minds to God today. Honestly, dropping these false beliefs is like taking off a 100-pound backpack you didn't even know you were wearing. By willingly letting those idols go, you make space to discover your true self, the Holy Christ waiting patiently, deep within your own mind, just waiting to be acknowledged. Which brings us to Section 2, your daily practice guide. Let's look at exactly how to apply Lesson 110 today. So, the crucial point is, how do we actually put this profound philosophy into structured daily action? The instructions are super simple, but they do require your strict dedication. First, you're going to dedicate a 5-minute practice period. Second, you begin with a specific quote from the lesson to center your mind. And third, during those 5 minutes, you actively try to discover your true self within your mind, completely ignoring the ego and the daily static. Okay, let's look at exactly what you need to hold in your mind. You'll kick off your 5-minute session with this exact statement. I am as God created me. His son can suffer nothing, and I am his son. Use this statement to really anchor your meditation. This is your starting block. It's a bold, uncompromising declaration of your inherent invulnerability. Let that truth sink in deeply and quietly while you practice. But, and this is important, the practice absolutely doesn't end when those 5 minutes are up. The lesson asks you to maintain a constant rhythm for the rest of your day. Remember him with thankful hearts, hold loving thoughts for everyone you meet, which really means actively trying to see that unbreakable truth in them too. And declare the truth as often as you can. It's all about building a relentless habit of remembrance to cut through the distractions of the world. So let's wrap this up. Your core message today is, I am as God created me. Your practice is taking those dedicated 5-minute periods, using the full anchoring quote, plus repeating that core truth as often as you humanly can throughout the entire day. It's literally the key that opens up the peace of God. If you found this explainer helpful for unpacking Lesson 110, please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so we can keep spreading this peaceful message together. I'll leave you with this. If you truly are exactly as you were created, what fear could possibly hold you back today?